Welcome to another episode of Scouting for History, and today I'm at this 1920s house with a huge yard. Now, the people who lived here before the current owners were landscapers. I'm afraid they might have moved dirt around, but only one way to find out. Let's go. After a lot of junk, finally a good high tone right here.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Well, it was ringing up like a silver quarter, but it's just an odd-shaped washer, I think. Oh well. On to the next. Another nice high tone, but it's just a wheat penny, I believe. Yep, there's Abe Lincoln right there.
Did you say Abe Lincoln?
Right there. On we go. Well, it's been slow going. Lots and lots of pieces of junk. But there at least is a buckle. Not terribly old, but it's a buckle. On to the next. After the last couple of really good signals turned out to be trash, you know, they sounded like silver quarters or silver dimes, I didn't turn on the camera for that little beauty. And it's just a Washington quarter, but that's okay. 1950. Awesome. First silver of the day. Hopefully there's more. Let's go. Well, I had my hopes up for a silver dime here, but it's just a deep copper ring-shaped thing. Not a ring, but just a ring-shaped thing. On to the next. Well, a nice deep high tone, and it's another silver Washington. Awesome. I love to see that silver edge come out of the ground. On to the next. And now a nice deep high tone turns out to be the cap to a jar or a bottle or something. Broken glass on it. Always dig carefully. On we go. Well, that broken bottle reminds me, you know, always dig carefully. And somebody one time watching my videos gave me some gentle advice. I think his exact words were, "For God's sake, put some gloves on." When I first started detecting, I wore gloves all the time. Over time, I stopped. I've only been cut once while I've been detecting, and that was while I was wearing gloves. See, gloves, for me, you lose the sense of touch and feeling. And so I put my hand down on something, didn't realize what it was, and it was an old, sharp, rusty nail. Went right through the glove into my finger.
'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. But what's that then?
I had to pull it out very painfully in order to get the glove off. Ever since then, I don't wear gloves, and I've never cut myself. So you do you. Be safe. Don't go clawing around where you can't see, but be careful. On to the next. And make sure your tetanus shots are up to date. Very important. Well, it rang up real good. It's just an aluminum disc. It might be a token, it might be a punch out, I'm not sure. I'll clean up, you'll see it right here. On to the next. Well, I was getting a low tone here. Well, not a low tone. The Legend has a tone break at 40. So it's technically a mid-tone. And there is an Indian head penny. Outstanding. I'll see if I can get a date off of it. It's pretty worn. But these were in circulation all the way up through the 40s. People could still find these and change. That was long before I was born, but not surprising to find one at a 1920 house. Awesome. Let's go. And now the same signal about a foot away. I think it's an old dog tag. It's aluminum though. I'll clean up, see if I can get anything off of it. Awesome. On we go. And 2 feet away, the same signal again, but this time I know what that is. I found that same exact pin a couple years ago. That's Popeye. It's an enameled pin, not silver or anything. I'll see if the enamel is still there. I can see a little red coming through. Awesome. On to the next. Well, pretty sure it's another dog tag here. I'll clean it up, see what I can figure out. On to the next. And even here in suburban yards, a shotgun shell. Somebody was hunting way back before most of these houses were built. On to the next. Well, another yard, another nozzle. On to the next. Well, I thought it was a piece of trash at first, but the tip is very shiny, and I believe right there it says sterling. I'll clean it up. Maybe it's the top to a pen. Not sure. I'll clean up and see what I can figure out. On to the next. A screaming signal down here, and it's a broken brass padlock. Shame it's broken. Maybe that's why it's in the ground. Broken, they threw it away. Cool. On to the next. Well, that's going to do it for today's adventure. Not a whole lot. A lot of weird pieces of, I guess they're copper wire down deep in the ground. They sounded like coins. Very disappointing, but a couple of good things. But hey, don't forget, hit like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.